We are in Appi Kogen. This is the biggest ski resort in Iwate. This was really a great day of skiing.
Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite resorts so far that we've been to in this area. I think we just scratched the surface of this place because I think only a few lifts were open. Many lifts were not open because of the weather, but just experiencing those lifts and those slopes that those lifts access was good enough to give me a good impression of the place.
Yeah.
Because of the terrain. Of course, today's snow was very good. Temperatures were low and maybe even a bit cold, too cold.
Very cold.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that this place is definitely worth coming to if you are in Iwate. Appi Kogen is the largest in this area, and the ski pass tickets are very expensive in this area.
I guess expensive relative to other Japanese resorts, but not expensive relative worldwide.
And it's about the same. I mean, slightly cheaper than Niseko pricing, but it is expensive in this area. So one day lift pass for adult costs 9,000 yen. If you were to purchase your lift tickets online, there will be a slight discount. There would also be a cost to the card deposit, which you can get at the end of the day when you refund the card. And if you want to upgrade the privileges to your ski lift pass, there are actually options. There will go pass and a black pass. So this is the only resort that I see, like, bougie kind of living for a lift pass, because they give you access to lounges. I mean, do you really want to waste your time in the lounge when you are skiing or snowboarding?
But I think that a few good things about the pass. For the black pass, I think even the gold pass, you get priority queues. Not only priority queues at the lifts, but also I think at the food court you get priority queue.
Only if you have the black one. Black one you get a priority queue at the food court. But when we were there, the food court was pretty empty, so there was no need to have priority queue. So the gold one is essentially just priority lane access and the lounge. So you pay 14,000 yen for that. And for the black pass, it's 33,000 yen.
I think you get access for the black pass. I think you get access to a cap or some cat skiing. I think if that's what I think it is a very good experience.
Per usage for that, if you were to pay, is 5,000 yen. So if you do many times, then of course it's quite worth it. So the black pass will also give you access to first tracks, and you have to be an early riser in that case. Not for us. Yeah. So if you have the ability to upgrade for these passes, then of course go ahead. But I think for many of us, I see that we are only carrying the blue pass. That's good enough.
I think for today being a weekday, there wasn't that many people, and considering that everyone was just, I guess, only a few lifts were open and everyone was at those lifts, it still wasn't that bad from a queue perspective. So I don't really see the need for
priority pass
in terms of cutting your queue. As for the rest of the benefits, you have to, I guess, judge for yourself based on your own preferences. In terms of the terrain of this place, I think it's quite a varied terrain. You have beginner, intermediate, and of course you have advanced slopes. The advanced slopes are all higher in the mountain. Unfortunately today the gondola was on wind hold. The whole day was closed. Some of the lifts going up also closed.
A lot of lifts were closed, so there was only actually one section that was open today.
Yeah, that was mainly intermediate and beginner. But yeah, so I think quite a good mix of terrain. Maybe one day we will come back and experience the gondola and the higher slopes.
Yeah, because this place is so big, right? You can actually come here and ski or snowboard for 2 to 3 days. There are 3 hotels in this area of different price points. You have your Crown Plaza, you have Intercontinental, and the other one is what?
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah. This is our second time here and the sun is out and we have a bluebird day, so it looks good.
We're inside the gondola. Can't wait to get to the top of the summit here because the last time we couldn't due to the strong wind, and there's a very long trail from there and I'm very keen to try that. So to get to this resort, you can take a shuttle bus from Morioka station. It will take you about slightly past an hour to get here. You can check the schedule in the website. You can also take a shuttle bus from Appi Kogen station if you are closer to that area. We drove and it took us about an hour to get to this place.
From Morioka.
From Morioka, and the car park in front of it is very big and it's free, so it's pretty convenient for us.
Yeah, we decided to take the expressway today to get here from Morioka. So yeah, it was a lot more, I guess, straightforward in terms of driving. Easy drive here.
Yeah, in terms of payment, you can buy your tickets online. You can pay with credit card. You can buy it here or over the counter. You can pay by credit card, and even in the food court, payment can be done by credit card. Therefore, you do not need to bring cash. The only time when you need to bring cash is if you were to buy the vending machine drinks. So that you require your own cash.
So in terms of the F&B here, of course at the base area there's the usual cafe and probably a cafeteria somewhere in this
There are a
building.
lot of cafes and F&B actually in this place. In the mid-level, there's one, Red House, where we ate. Pricing was slightly high, but it's okay. The quality of food is not too bad. It's pretty good actually, and they even serve hot chocolate. Most of the time you don't see hot chocolate in Japanese ski resort.
The hot chocolate, they had a hot wine or sangria. I think they had different beverages and quite a wide variety of drinks for you to choose from.
Yeah.
Food was pretty okay. We had this bougie pork bowl.
Yeah, very expensive.
It was
3,000 yen.
So that is, but I think from a size perspective and the amount of pork that we had, it was
a lot of pork belly fats. Yeah, but it was nice.
Very tasty, very tasty.
Yeah, other than that, if you go to the top of the mountain, there's also a food area. So choices are a lot if you are hungry and need food or drinks in this place.
Yeah.
There's a ski rental in this
the base area.
As well.
The main building.
Yeah. So one tip for you is if you are looking to buy the tickets, and of course it's expensive, right? 9,000 yen compared to the other ski resort in Iwate. There's another option for you. If you go to the Appi website, they have tie-ups with various companies that offer you a round-trip bus ticket plus 1 day lift pass and discount on the ski rental, and that costs 8,000 yen.
I don't understand how it works economically, but wow, they give you a bus service, they give you a discount, and then they give you a lift pass. It's cheaper than us driving here ourselves and just buying the lift pass itself.
Yeah. Of course, this pricing is as of this season 2025/2026. So I don't know whether it's going to increase price further, because I think this is a recent price increase, and maybe it's going to go up.
So we paid more for the lift ticket because we drove here ourselves.
Yeah, if we have taken the bus, we probably have the discount. Yeah, so I think this is a great place to come to. We enjoyed it very much.
Before the lifts open, definitely more than 1 day.
Yeah.
2, maybe 3 days.
They're very long runs for beginners. So I think that's definitely good. This is a good place for beginners, intermediate, and also advanced. So you have all different types of terrain, and I think that is a good place. Thank you for watching this video.
If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Ring the notification bell below so that you will be notified of our new videos, and watch our other video here.
See you in the next video.